What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm Risha Marie. This video, I just decided to do a really sped through kind of get ready with me type thing. It's not like a tutorial or anything because I've done stuff like this on my channel and I made it tutorial wise. So if you don't know, or if you want to see a video, even if it comes to my makeup or just doing these 2 feed-in braids, I do have detailed tutorials on my channel and other videos where I'm doing it extensively. You can check out my protective style playlist, which will be in the description box below, and just check out my other videos. I have a binge watch me playlist, so you can just sit there and watch it, y'all. Just hit play, sit back and relax, get you some snacks and enjoy the content. But you guys, I decided to just do these 2 feed-in braids. It's like a holdover style. It's okay, this gonna hold me over until I'm ready to do something else to my head. Doing these takes about an hour, and that's giving grace. If I mess up a braid or something, about an hour in total. And if I have to keep redoing it, which I did have to keep redoing one of these braids, which I don't know, whenever I do feed-ins on myself, child, I don't know what the issue is. And you know the blow dry process takes you out, honey. You gotta have water on deck because you finna be hot trying to blow dry your hair, and my hair is still not really blow dried that good. You see them crinkles and crunkles, and I was well, we're moving on, okay? As long as it's straight enough, okay? Which I think not having it blow dry good enough causes me to have to start over a lot. But you skip corners and you have to pay on the end. When you skipping corners and all that, you end up having to pay for it regardless. So I probably still gonna do it that way, but I'm just telling y'all, if you want to have a more easier time installing your braid, you may want to blow out your hair a little bit more. That's why all these little Instagram hairstylists and stuff like that, these little social media hairstylists be you need to come washed, blow dried, and pressed out if you want braids, because it takes more effort and work to braid on natural hair. It takes more effort and work to braid on blowed out hair, even just blow dry hair in general, because it's not as smooth and silky to work through as pressed out hair would be. And I understand that, but I feel all stylists need to learn how to work with all type of hair. How the girls, and when I say the girls, I mean y'all little petty trolls, was coming at white women or white stylists for not knowing how to do black hair or natural hair. And it's you want them to learn how to do every type of hair, but the black stylists don't even want to do black hair. Let's talk about that. The black stylists do not want to touch natural hair. They want you to come in there silk pressed, and they want your hair looking very Caucasian to put some kinky twist in. What are you talking about? But we want other people that are not us to learn how to work with our kinks and coils, but half the time we don't. But that ain't my business. That I don't do her. I do mine, and I call it a day. Every now and then, again, I will do someone else's hair, which I really don't like doing, to be quite honest. I like doing it sometimes, because I understand what these stylists be talking about when they talk about how people, they just come in expecting miracles. You want Beyonce when your hair is giving fade. I'm not Jesus. I can't turn water into wine, sweetheart. I don't understand where we're going with this. I can't make it happen for you. Even with me, I struggle. And thick hair, just learning how to do all different types of hair. I shout out to the real stylists that really take your time to master your craft and to master doing every type of hair texture, type, density. Y'all are the GOATs, because I work with my hair a lot. I have a lot of hair, but I have fine strands, so my hair isn't dense. It isn't super thick. It's a lot, but it's a finer texture. So technically it is easier to work with. So when I have to deal with people with thicker hair, with a lot of hair and thick strands, honey, I'd be like, what? And I'm really grateful that I can do my own hair, because going to these other stylists and y'all playing up in my head, I've had a stylist give me heat damage. Don't go to her no more. But I had a stylist that gave me heat damage because she was overcompensating. Like, my hair is fine. Like, sweetie, put that on 390 and let's silk this out. I mean, even we can play with 400, but you going to 450 and all that. Like, sweetie, I don't need all that heat. Give me a good blow dry. If you blow me out, if you blow my hair out very well, you don't need a lot of heat when it comes to pressing it. Like, my hair will silk. And I knew better, because I stick with one stylist that straightens my hair. But I knew better. I was going to someone to give me a sew-in. That's why when it comes to any protective style, anything like that, I do it myself. Because I went to a stylist to give me a sew-in, right? And I had leave out. That was back when leave out was popping. And shorty straight up went in with high heat, and I didn't even know. I wasn't paying attention because I wasn't as knowledgeable of my hair and what, people do. Like, in my head, I'm thinking, like, you gonna take care of my hair, but everybody don't think like that. Shorty straight gave me heat damage around the entire perimeter. Like, you knew I had a sew-in, because girl, your perimeter is damaged. I was sitting up there having to fake the curls, getting perm rods and flexi rods, and curling up the ends to make the heat damage part match my texture. And it still wasn't working, and then eventually I just had to cut it out. But it's true, when you trying to work with other hair and you don't know it, and you're not like professional and seasoned when it comes to this stuff, you can jack somebody up. And that's what these stylists don't be wanting to tell y'all when y'all be seeing all this stuff on their style sheet, like, oh, come pressed and da 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 and come wash. They're telling you something, honey. They're giving you the keys. They like, sweetie, I don't really know what I'm doing. I know how to do the style. I don't know how to get your hair to where I need it to be. I know how to style it, but I don't know how to take care of it. And those the ones that you need to be kind of scared of, because they like, sis, and those the ones that like, they want you to be pressed out for box braids, and them box braids gonna be yanking back your scalp. So, I mean, if you like it, I love it, but be careful. Honestly, I'm fearful. Ever since that happened, I'm fearful with going to anybody else. So, like, I'll mess up my hair sometimes. I've had, like, setbacks where I have to restart, like, kind of like my journey. Not necessarily giving myself heat damage, but I've broken off my hair and stuff like that because I'll do something too tight, or I'll position my hair the wrong way and it'll, like, tug and break it off and all that kind of stuff. But I'd rather do it than have you that's licensed and supposed to be as professional do it, and you claim you know what you're doing. At least I know I'm an amateur. So if I mess something up, I know that I wasn't professional at this. And, I'm figuring it out. All the YouTube girls even the gurus, they be like, oh, we know what we doing. It's going to help your hair. I'll look at some of that stuff like, sis, no, it will not. Like, I've dealt with a lot of different hair types and textures, and it's like, I know a little bit of something. And some of these YouTube girls be lying to y'all. They be making you feel like, yeah, do this and your hair gonna grow, or you need to do this for your natural hair. Like, no. To be honest, natural hair, that's the beauty of natural hair. It's so complex and it's so different. Like, everybody's texture and type and everything is different. Like, even if we have the same pattern, the same density, the same feel, what works for your hair may not work for mine. So it's like, even when giving like tutorials, a lot of times you hear them say, like, this is what works for me. And you can't judge, because that may actually work for their hair. Like, I can't use oil in my hair like that unless it's just on my scalp. But it's a lot of people that swear by oils. They swear like it helps, and it don't really help for me unless my hair is straight. Like, I'll put a little oil in it to keep it straight. But like, my natural hair don't really like oil. It don't really do nothing for her. So like, coming to know your hair and all that, It works, honey. But even y'all look back at the video. What's going on in this video, honey? I was struggling this day. I think I wasn't happy with anything. I wasn't happy with the braids. I really wasn't happy with my makeup. I was struggling, and it doesn't even look bad, but I think I'm so used to things looking a certain way. I'm really used to like bigger hair. Like if I do anything that's like sleek or not big, curly, voluminous, I'm looking at it sideways. Especially when I come from that, because I think that is the cutest on me. Big, voluminous hair. Whether it's my natural hair, a wig, whatever the case may be, I think that looks the best on me personally. That's what I like the best. Or curls, like if I have straight hair and it's curled, like straight weave and it's curled, I do every now and again do like a nice slick silk press. I do like that every now and again, and a nice little sleek braid or something. I like that, but for the most part I like big hair, and I'm coming to learn that about myself. I've been in this new job setting, and not being able to really like wear my hair and do my natural hair like I want to has been like really stifling my creativity. Like I feel like I'm kind of like very monotone with my hair, when before I used to go crazy with it, and now I'm just stuck to like little pigtails and stuff, and it code switching is real, y'all. Having a code switch for a job is so real. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, these type of tutorials when I'm just doing voiceovers. Not all the time will I just get on the camera and talk. So I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next Wednesday. Peace.